Hi Adira family, and this is actually the second video in which we are discussing about the currency in Bali. If you have not seen the first video, we will be providing the link to that video at the end of this one. In this video, we will give you a rough idea of how much your Indian rupees is actually worth in Bali, or if you convert them to Indonesian rupiah. Now this will be super beneficial if you're planning to do some shopping or you plan to spend some money in Bali. For those of you who doesn't know, the local currency in Bali or in the entire Indonesia is the Indonesian rupiah. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Raja and I'm an Indonesian born of an Indian family. I've been traveling back and forth between Indonesia and India my entire life. So I do know a thing or two about their local culture, and this is actually the trick that I normally use before shopping or buying anything in India or even in Indonesia. This way, I would have a rough idea of the value and I wouldn't be overspending my money. The exact value of your Indian rupees in Indonesian rupiah would definitely change from time to time. And our main basic advice is always convert your Indian rupees to US dollars first before bringing them to Indonesia. We spent an entire video, which was the first one, and you can get a clear idea of why it is so important to actually convert your Indian rupees to US dollars first. Now in this video, we are not going to be sharing with you how to convert your Indian rupees to US dollars. There are various banks, there is money changers, and as per our experience, there is special shops in which you can actually convert your Indian rupees to US dollars. Now if you know what I mean, you can actually convert your Indian rupees to US dollars in those shops. Once you're already having your US dollars, now comes the problem of how much is your US dollars be worth in Indonesian rupiah. Now if you use the Google converter, you can just type in how much is US dollars convert to Indonesian rupiah, or the code is IDR, you would get a rough idea. It is not exact, and that is not the actual street value that you get in the streets of Bali or anywhere else in Indonesia. What we normally do is we go to a local bank website. Now the bank that I normally use is the Bank BCA or BCA, as the way the locals pronounce it here, Bank Central Asia. Now with the Bank Central Asia, we'll be providing the link in the description down below. It is one of the largest private bank in Indonesia. It is available in various areas in the entire Bali, and you would have no difficulty in finding Bank BCA should you wish to convert your US dollars to rupiah in the bank. So this is the website that we normally go to check the US dollar rates, and if we want to convert, we are expecting to get somewhere in between these rates. So you can scroll down and you can see mata uang, which means currency, US dollars. Now there are a number of tables, columns. Now the thing that you need to check is the bank notes. Now today's date is the 7th July 2023. This is buy, this is sell. So now if you get any rates, if you go to any money changer, you don't actually have to convert in BCA every time or in BCA bank every single time. But you can go to this website to get a rough idea, to get an estimate of how much your US dollars is worth today or right now. So now you see the price of Bali or buy is 14,985 rupiah. Okay, so now this is the current date. Today is the 7th July. When you go to this website, it is most likely that you'll be getting a different rate. Now if anybody is offering to buy your US dollars above 15,285. So supposing if you go find a money changer, and as of now, as of today, they're offering you to buy you the US dollars for 15,400. Now we don't recommend you to change your US dollars as well, because most likely it's gonna be a scam. They're overpaying you means something is fishy. Do not do that. So yeah, you can always go to this website, and we'll be providing the link in our description. You can check it out, and you can always go update. The website is always updated. You can check it out every single time, just when you're entering the money changer, to see whether you're getting a good rate or a bad rate. The conversion rate between Indian rupees and Indonesian rupiah has more or less been the same for as long as I remember. And the trick that I normally do is I divide the Indonesian rupiah by 200 to get the Indian rupees. Now lately, in the past couple of years, the Indonesian rupiah has become stronger and has increased its value by approximately around 10%. But do not put that into consideration, it makes things way more complicated. So the general rule of thumb is I divide the Indonesian rupiah by 200 to get the Indian rupees. So approximately 1,000 rupiah is 5 rupees. 10,000 rupiah is approximately 50 rupees. 100,000 rupiah is approximately 500 rupees. 1 million rupiah is approximately 5,000 rupees, and the list goes on. Instead of going to your phone and going to your calculator app and then converting your rates and everything, what we have done is we have provided these photos specially for you in our special Bali mailing list. What you have to do is just sign up for the Desi Bali mailing list and we will send these photos to your email directly. You can save them on your phone and you can even make them as a wallpaper. In that way, if you're planning to spend in a supermarket or we are planning to do some street shopping and they give you some random numbers like 500,000 rupiah, like 5 lakh rupiah, like most of our Indian customers have that issue, like the numbers are too big. 500,000 rupiah, one meal will cost you some 125,000 rupiah. So it might get overwhelming, and all you gotta do is just open your phone, see the photo, and you can have an idea of how much it actually is valued in Indian rupees. And if you're planning to visit Bali anytime soon, you can drop us an email, which is also provided in the description box, and we will customize a special Bali package just for you. We specialize in bringing Indian customers to Bali to have their trip of a lifetime. If you plan to go for a ATV ride, we have a diving, we have snorkeling, we have the Batur Sunrise Jeep Trek. We have all premium activities to do in Bali at a very affordable price. Send us an email and one of our team members shall get in touch with you as soon as possible. Regarding the video that we promised you regarding of when and how to convert your Indian rupees, you can view it right here. And we love to welcome you in Bali. We hope that you have a great stay in Bali. Stay safe, keep smiling, and see you next time. Bye-bye.